Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day. This is really like just an updated version of what I usually eat. People always like to see my whole meal schedule. I always do grocery hauls on Instagram, so follow me there if you don't yet already. But people always tell me they like to see like exactly what I eat, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. So figured I would film this for you guys. So let's get into it. Okay, so after I go to the gym, I have protein and then I also make egg white oatmeal. I have been making this for, I can't even tell you how long. It is so simple and it adds, the egg whites add protein to your oats. I love oats in the winter. I usually drink a green smoothie with protein in it in the summer. It's just like a seasonal thing. Like when it gets cold out, I just want this because it's warm. Okay, so I'm just gonna get everything out and show you guys. Okay, so everything is out. This is my personal favorite almond milk. It actually tastes like homemade almond milk. If you've ever made it, this is exactly what it tastes like. It does have a few gums and stuff in it, which I don't love, but, oh, actually no. Okay, it has, the ingredients are just almond milk, filtered water and almonds, natural flavors, sea salt. Natural flavors is like not the best thing, but it is what it is. It's one of the cleaner ones. So I do, these are just like the Quaker rolled oats. I think they're the 1 minute oats. So I do 1/3 of a cup of oats, and then however much oats you do, you match with almond milk. So if I decide to do more, I'll do like 1/2 cup of oats and 1/2 cup of almond milk. And oats are like one of the few carbs that I like that aren't overly processed. If you want to be really diligent about how clean they are, the Whole Foods 365 oats are the only ones that are guaranteed not sprayed with, I think it's like a Roundup or like pesticides. So just a tip if you're trying to be super clean. Okay, and then I do 1/4 of a cup of egg whites. And I just put that all in this bowl. And voila, that's it. I just put it in the microwave for a minute. And then I put it in the microwave for a minute. Take it out, stir it because the egg whites start to get like clumpy. And then 30 seconds, and then I'll stir it again. And sometimes I do another 30 seconds. It just depends whether or not it looks like it's done. So yeah, somewhere between 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes total. So yeah, I eat this after the gym. It's important to get in protein and a carb after your workout. So I also, if you follow the fitness industry or you're familiar with it at all, you know how important protein is after a workout. So that's why I add in the egg whites. Plus it also makes the oats super fluffy. But I also work with 1UP Nutrition, and it is so important to get protein in after your workout. So as soon as I get back, I have this first, like basically while I'm making my oats, I am trying this vegan one. I just got this. I really like it. I love peanut butter protein. They don't have a strictly peanut butter one in isolate or whey, so I got the vegan one and I really like it. It is a little chalky, but that is just basically how the consistency is with any vegan protein. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. It's like a little, here, let me see. You can see like the egg whites forming around the edges. So I'll just mix this up with a spoon and put it back in the microwave for 30 seconds. But yeah, so I typically have this isolate. I like the isolate because it's less carbs. It's like basically all protein. The chocolate milkshake is my favorite flavor, and that in the way I've also gotten, or is it isolate? I'm not sure. They have Fruity Hoops. They have a lot of good cereal flavors that are really good. I want to try the cinnamon one next. And yeah, but so I really like this vegan one. I love peanut butter. So I just I'll do 1.5. So I'll usually mix 2, or I'll just do 1.5 scoops of something just so I can get in like a lot of protein early in the morning. I just like to get it out of the way so I'm done with it and I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. So now that this is done, I will show you guys. So this is kind of what it looks like. I'm just gonna let it be. I think a minute and a half was good. So I just mix it up, make sure there's not like a bunch of big clumps. And then I personally like the Walden Farms syrup. It is definitely super processed. Like, oh my God, these ingredients are terrible, but it's 0 calorie, and you can't beat that because maple syrup is super high calorie, although it is one of the cleaner sweeteners. So you could totally use regular maple syrup. Or another thing that I love that we are out of is just date syrup as a sweetener. But I've been using this, or I'll just use peanut butter or almond butter, but I try to use a raw nut butter. And then I will just do this, 1 scoop. And then sometimes I'll add banana, sometimes I'll add berries, but I always do a nut butter and a sweetener. And then I will also add Celtic sea salt. And voila, that is it. That is my egg white oats that I eat every day after my workout. Okay, so I filmed my oatmeal this morning. Today is an unusual day, but this is what I will do if I have early morning meetings. I just got back from the gym. I basically take it as like my lunch break. If I have early morning meetings and I am like starving, I usually listen to my body. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat before the gym. But if I am, I will have my oats before the gym and then just have protein as soon as I get back. And then I'll wait until about like 1 o'clock to eat lunch. So right now, I will have my protein, which I work with OneUp, so they send me these shakers, and this is one of the best ones. Like, instead of the ball, it has this, and I swear it helps so much. So I just put 8 ounces of almond milk. Sometimes if I do a scoop and a half, I'll add like a little bit of water. Excuse the appearance. I literally just got back from the gym. I put my hair up on my head when I go to the sauna so it doesn't get all wet if I'm not washing it. And I am like pretty much out of chocolate. Oh my God, yeah. I have like none left. So I'm just gonna dump this in there. I'll do, yeah, like a scoop and a half. So I'll do like one of these. I'll do a scoop and a half of one, or like 1 scoop of one flavor and a half a scoop of another. So that way I'm getting in like, what is this, 23, that one I think has 25. So I'm getting in like 40 grams of protein just from this shake. And then I have my, since I have my egg white oats, I got some protein in there. So I just like to get it in earlier in the day, and then I don't have to worry about it later at night. If I didn't get in a ton of protein throughout the day, I'll have like a protein shake at night. That's why I usually keep like chocolate. I like chocolate at night. Chocolate peanut butter is so good. So I will leave my code in the description box below. If you guys want to try OneUp protein, I highly recommend it. It's my favorite out of all of them. I've tried them all. Pea Science, what else? First Form, all of them. The vegan ones, Orgain, Vega, what else? I'm trying to think of the one I used to buy at Target all the time, but these are my favorite. So yeah, now I will wait to have lunch at like 12:31. I try to eat like a little bit later because we usually don't eat dinner until 7-ish. Just depends like what we have going on. I try to start cooking at like 5:36, so just depends on that. Yeah. Okay, so we took our walk later than we usually do, so it is now 2:15. I usually don't eat lunch this late. Sometimes I do, it doesn't really matter. I just stopped tracking my macros because I finally feel like I'm at a place where I know like exactly what protein is in certain things and how many carbs I need and that kind of stuff. That being said, I have been increasing my calories. I'm back up to like 1,800 to 2,000 a day. That's pretty much my maintenance calories during the summer. I'll usually eat a little bit less just because of, you know, it sounds bad, but like bathing suit season, you're out in a bathing suit more often. That's just reality. But that's what works for me, and no one needs to do that. I'm not saying anyone else needs to do that, but that's typically what I do. And in the winter, I really kind of just focus on my strength and eating what I love. So I love what I eat during the summer too. I just am stricter about it. But anyways, I don't know if I'll ever go back to counting calories now that I feel I'm so comfortable with it. I think if you have specific goals, it's super helpful, but I feel like I'm at the point where I've been doing it for so long, like probably 3 or 4 years. And I could have probably stopped a long time ago. I honestly don't know why I didn't. I think it's more of an accountability thing. Okay, but anyways, lunch. Wes already made the stuff for me yesterday on Sunday. I usually eat shredded rotisserie chicken for lunch every day during the week. Harris Teeter has it at the deli. If you don't see it, ask them, but they basically just pull rotisserie chicken and put it in a little container, and it's so easy. And I just put a little bit of this garlic sauce that I get from Trader Joe's. It's so freaking bomb. It's kind of like a Mediterranean. I think it's said Toum, T-O-U-M. I'm probably butchering that, but this is Trader Joe's version of it. It's like super easy to actually make at home. It's like literally just oil, garlic, and lemon. It's super easy. But anyways, this is also easier to buy and it's cheap. So I usually put this with I usually do rice, green beans, and shredded chicken. But this week, I feel like doing ground beef. I don't know if I'm gonna use this sauce. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe taco sauce with ground beef and rice. I'm trying to heat this up in the microwave. I usually do 1/2 cup of rice. That's according to my eating. How much you eat of this depends on you. And then I just steam these in the microwave, and I put a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper on them. Super easy. I'll show you guys once I have it all assembled. Also, Wes cooks his ground beef like he calls it Big Mac style. He puts a little bit of ketchup, mustard, and dill relish in here, so it is kind of like eating a burger. It's super good. Okay, and then I just had an hour ago, I had my snack, which is at 4 o'clock, which seems kind of late, but I usually eat a snack around like 3 or 4. I love rice cakes. This is apple cinnamon, I believe. Yeah. I like the caramel one too, but it's like a little sweet for a snack. And then I'll just put either the peanut butter I have or nut butter, whatever it is, on there, and I just eat one, and it's like the perfect thing to fill me up. Another thing I was gonna say that I usually do, like, I don't know, at some point in the day, I'll usually have a liquid IV. I usually drink 1 gallon of water a day. I don't have it out, but I have like a gallon jug that I fill up almost every morning, and then I just pour into my cup from there, so I know exactly how much I'm drinking. It's just so much easier to track that way. But especially if I get behind or I just feel like I'm dehydrated, I will drink a liquid IV. I love them. It's like drinking 3 bottles of water in one. I have a discount code. It is Cat Schaefer, which is my Instagram name. I'll also leave that in the description below. Earlier, I totally forgot to show you guys, I am marinating pork tenderloins. This is what we were having for dinner. Super easy. You literally marinate it through the day, and then Wes will either grill it or we'll roast it in the oven. What I use today, I'm gonna try to tell you guys everything that I put on there, but it's gonna be hard. This is like one of my favorite seasonings. It does have brown sugar in it, so it does have sugar, but I love it. It's so good on chicken. I put it on pork. I put it on so many different things. I think they have it for another type of meat, I can't think of what. I did this, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of red pepper, paprika, salt, and pepper. And yeah, that was it. And then the Trader Joe's barbecue sauce, I think we just finished it, but it's the Kansas style barbecue sauce, and then Dijon mustard. I literally take the pork out of the thing it comes in, put it in here, and just like shove everything in here and like mix it up, and then just let it sit in the fridge. Not aesthetic. But yeah, so I'll just like marinate that. And then right now I'm about to cut up some potatoes. And this is the avocado oil, if you guys can see that I will use. I can't think of where I got it from, but I know that Costco has a big thing of avocado oil for a good deal. So I just cut these up and I will roast them. I roast veggies like basically every night. Roast them at 425. For potatoes are like 35 to 40 minutes. Most veggies I usually do around 20. This is how I cut them up. I know this is like, my knife skills are poor, but I just cut them up like in this size. Westlake's some bigger than I do. Yeah, I just cut them up like this. I throw them in a bowl and then I drizzle them with avocado oil, salt, pepper. Sometimes I'll do like garlic and onion, but half the time I just do salt and pepper and it's good. And then, oh, more green beans. We love green beans here. For dinner I usually do garlicky green beans. I'll saute them in a pan. Well, first I'll boil them, bring them to a boil in a pan. I meant to straighten my hair today, but that never happened. It was one of those Mondays. I'll bring them to a boil in a pan, and then I will drain the water and just put in some butter and garlic. I use Kerrygold butter. That's like the only butter I ever buy. Don't eat margarine or anything like that. Ghee is good too. But yeah, I'll do Kerrygold butter and garlic and cook it, and it'll be amazing. I will show you guys everything once it's finished. Pork, I couldn't tell you how Wes cooks it, so I'll tell you guys when he gets back. Okay, so I thought I'd show you guys what I'm putting on the potatoes really fast. So these two things combine 2 things in 4. So basically onion salt is salt and onion, and then this garlic pepper is pepper and garlic. So I have my blue light glasses on. I forgot. I like saw myself in there. I was like, wait, what? And then I also put this on veggies all the time. It's so, so good. I probably already put too much on, but yeah. And I just throw it in here with, I just honestly just drizzle it with avocado oil until I think it's enough. I don't do a ton, but I don't measure it. And then we have a silicone baking thing. And I just throw them on here. The oven is already at 425. Here's a hack for your oven that I never really knew. If you just throw it on broil for like 5 to 10 minutes, it gets super hot, and then you just turn broil off. Obviously don't put anything in the oven. It's basically a faster way to preheat. Sorry, I'm watching Criminal Minds. I just started watching it again. I don't know why, but the problem like watching it during the day is once I start watching an episode, I'm like, oh my god, I have to listen to the end of it. It's so annoying. Anyways. Okay. So I try to make sure they're not like all touching. I'm gonna throw it in the oven. Okay, so I forgot to show you guys how I made these, so I'll put the recipe in the description. They're super easy. Garlicky green beans with butter. They're so yummy. And the potatoes and pork loin are almost done. Okay, so here is the finished product. We cooked the pork on 425 for 30 minutes. Everything turned out really good. I hope the marinade is good. That's the first time I've ever marinated it, but it looks amazing.